today we're gonna start the porches that are gonna wrap around this building. And honestly, I think that's what's gonna really set off this structure, because right now it just looks like a big rectangle. We're gonna start by laying out the pier locations, because this porch will get built on concrete piers. We're gonna be using our 6x6 cedar. Thanks to COVID, I'm really glad that I bought this a while back, not trying to buy it now, because it would probably cost me literally Greg's arm and leg in order to get this material here. But thankfully we got it, we're ready to go. But without delay, let's go ahead and get into this. We gotta lay out two separate wraparound porches, one on this corner behind me, and then there's a bigger wraparound porch that is on the far corner, and that's what's really gonna set off this building, because I think it will take it from being a big box into having some real cool character. So let's do it. All right, we got all the marks on the ground, just did some spray paint. Make sure you're always checking different triangles, because math never lies. If you build the structure square, then you can use math to square off of that structure for additional structures, in our case, this porch. This could be a third page, depending on the elevation. Where's the level at? Did you grab that or no?
Level?
Yeah.
I did not. I thought you grabbed it.
We're at.
Yeah, right in there.
I can make that work.
If you want to make that work, then we can cut a 2/3, put 2/3 there and a third over there, because we only got 2/3.
I think there's only 2 holes over there for thirds.
Okay, go up. Up. Yeah. Up, up, up.
What's your feeling?
My feeling is close. It's close, dude. Like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this in here. Pretty close? Or down?
Down right. Yeah. Because remember, this one's opposite. See where you need to go?
Okay, I'm pretty darn close to level there. Close to level. Now.
A little bit. Go back up. Oh. Hair. Up, a hair.
Down?
The hair. Yeah. That's one thing about this receiver.
It's sensitive.
It's precise. Like there's no room for air.
That's the way I like it. I just wish it said you're getting close. Hey, yo, Kyle. You getting close. I mean, 3/4 right here, dude. This is outside. So if it's perfect, it would be right here. Yeah, we gotta take more off. Yeah, it's gotta be like all the way. Not as much there, I don't think.
I think it was right in here because it was like, so it wants to sit
This
like
this whole side right here. Maybe that's what I was hitting. It's like the layer that he put down first into like the dirt
yeah.
was really locked in. Let me do it. I had to say it so that you didn't at the end. I didn't want to be God just stood there and watch me.
That's what you're doing.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm getting paid to work here.
I mean, you are, but you aren't. You're not getting paid.
I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid less by the hour the longer it takes you. So let's go. That's what it really is.
Yes. That is correct.
So not only does it cost me more, I'm losing twice.
For me, it pays the same. For
Me?
you.
I'd let you work for free. Okay, before you go crazy, let's before you clean it out, let's just set this in and see how close we get. I don't think we're really any better if I'm being 100% honest.
I want to came up right here, and then we can hit right there. Okay, you're pretty close. A little more.
Okay, start kicking some around these things. Okay, now let's check one more time. Pretty close?
Pretty close, yeah. Go down at here.
Okay.
That was right there.
Go ahead and fill it in. I'm gonna hold this side here. Now let's hope it works, huh?
Good.
Yep. Whoa. There we go.
Oh, brother.
Yes, sir. Make that work? All right, so yesterday we got those porch piers poured, and I mean, they're definitely hard, but we're gonna go ahead and wait till tomorrow. We'll give them like a full 24 hours before we go ahead and set our brackets. So what we're gonna do now is start installing our Versetta stone. This is a new color for us. This is Mission Point, and I think it's gonna really complement the color scheme. And we're also gonna do a first for us, which is the sill cap or the wainscot cap that goes on top of this. It's gonna be a charcoal, so it'll, I think, really set off the light colored siding that's going with this light colored stone. We might as well do this Versetta while we're waiting for these porch piers to harden enough to set our brackets, but that'll probably be tomorrow. So let's go ahead and start installing some of this Mission Point Versetta stone. One thing you always want to do is don't use a full corner. So both of the ends of a universal corner have a finished end on them. Cut one to go to a right, and then you'll get your cutoff to be your left side on your next row, so you can alternate that. I used to run a full corner, but then I used twice as many, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You don't need to do that. So just a little side tip for you. Save some corners. Save the children. You hold that side flush. We'll get this side at 31. Go right there. Up a hair. Right there. Nope, down here. Right there. Nice, now we're going. I just like to tack all these up. We will put more fasteners in here, but it's nice to make sure that everything goes as planned before you have to potentially remove a bunch of fasteners.
You want me to just put tape on the side and then?
Yeah, like try to get it to, you know.
Well, I got this one like kind of like tucked up and rolled up onto it.
Yeah, and trying to roll one. You're gonna take. It's gonna take a couple pieces. You know what I'm saying?
To, like,
you won't be able to do it just one piece.
Keep doing it, like put another piece on the bottom.
Like start coming around the sides and then cap it with a bend and let it go onto the tube. You know what I'm saying? Probably be smaller than that. Like cut that in half. Okay, and then just kind of start layering it. So you're not gonna be able to get big pieces. It's okay, it can be a little wrinkly, but just kind of start layering it over top.
Like stuff flashing.
Yes, exactly.
My calves are cramping up, bro.
Dang, really?
You get too big, taking too much blood. Do you have a squeegee on you, by any chance?
A what?
Squeegee?
Ask and receive, my friend. See how it did. I tried finding one that had a little bit thicker bottom.
Yeah.
So
Good call.
hopefully
Good call.
hide some of that. Oof. Woo. And then this guy, down here. Fun. All right, we're definitely getting somewhere. See how I did here, Craig. We might have to go back one more time. We'll see.
Dang. That's not bad at all.
As long as it's good on dimension. It might be a little high. Nope. Boom.
So, before we get a little carried away, should we like maybe put something back there, kind of color it up a little bit?
Like you think it paint it? Just paint the black?
No, just like maybe get like cut a small piece and like maybe like just kind of like
Just glue it back there?
glue it back there or something.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. You've said dumber things. But I also think literally all we really have to do is take a piece of smart side and just nail it back there,
That's not a bad
fasten it.
idea. Take off this piece real quick and just kind of put it back there.
Yeah, I think so. This piece is money, so.
Even just a piece of the lap side or something. Just give it some color.
So really what we want to do is, you know, this should have been, I mean, I say should have, and I mean, I make mistakes all the time, and sometimes I don't think about it. Had I thought about it, I would have said, hey, run this through the foundation wall. I mean, put a sleeve in the wall, run the electrical through, because what this is doing is just bringing power into the building. I understand this is kind of an easier way to do it, maybe, but in the end, it actually is a little bit more complicated because now we have to cut around this, and there's also a detail on the inside that we have to go around. So if this was shot through the foundation wall, the stone would just be clean right here. But instead, we got to cut around it. We can't go behind it, and we're just going to go ahead and put some of the siding, the LP Smart side, behind it. It's underneath the porch. It's never going to see moisture, and it'll just give us the look of something other than the black void of nothingness behind here, so that your eye's not attracted to it. Thankfully, this pipe is the gray, and it kind of just goes with the siding in a sense. I mean, it looks better already.
Yeah.
You're not looking at black.
Boy.
Good? Yeah. I think this turned out pretty good. Would it have been nice not to have had this electrical service coming through here? Heck yeah. I wish it would have went through the foundation. It would have solved all this issue, but it's really not that big of a deal to just cut your stone around. And down here, it's not perfectly tight. We've got some, you know, I didn't scribe it to this pipe. That way, if this has to come out at some point or some work has to be done, we kind of did a little color detail behind here so that you can't see the darkness, and it just looks, it doesn't look too bad actually. I'm surprised. I was worried about it. hold that over there at 20. Yeah. Go ahead and hit a couple in there too.
Where you crazy? That's really high. On this
Well,
side.
balance it out. Now we can bring it back.
Honestly, it looks like the middle of your left hand is like high. Like it looks like they're both high in the middle.
I mean, my level is literally 100% level.
See, I think the thing is, like, our trim, the trim that we're going to put on, that can be our straightener, even if this is off just a hair, some spots. You know?
Yeah, but it's gonna be off. It's
Right.
stone. It's not
Right.
perfect.
Right.
And then we'll just kind of keep doing the same thing and sliding it down and checking. You know, for us, this is important because we're going to be putting a piece of aluminum flashing over top of this stone so that we can start our smart side, our horizontal lap siding, and we can't have smart side within 6 inches of a concrete masonry product without a flashing. If we do the flashing, then we just need 3/8 of an inch, and that's because concrete will hold moisture, and you want to get the moisture away from the smart side. It's still a wood product, even though it's going to last a long time out here in the elements. You want to give it the best chance possible.
I think this kind of gives it a good, nice, solid break.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Now, Greg, for more knowledge, this is why you make sure you run each course level and keep checking it. Because if you're off anywhere, it's going to end up being off at the end.
Respect that.
Is it respectable?
I paid a couple dollars for that one.
You want me to give out my Venmo? Should I give out my Venmo?
Yeah, give out your Venmo.
I don't have one.
Oh, well. That's
Should I get one? All the cool kids are doing it.
No, all the cool kids are doing it.
Well, right here. Does that help? Just a little. Okay, just set it there. We're just eyeballing it to be overall.
I can get this one right here.
No, just too much. Yeah, we don't need to go that crazy. Just want to bring it right. Well, I would call that a pretty darn productive day. We were able to get all of the Versetta stone up, and even the sill cap, or the wainscot cap, I don't know what you call it, but I think it has 2 different names because it can be used multiple different ways. First time that we've used it, I think it's a great addition. It is about double the cost, so one of those pieces is not quite double, but almost double what just a random standard piece of Versetta stone costs. And I wonder if that's why I never used it before, and we just always transitioned over top of it with a piece of metal. But I think it turned out real good, and now what we'll do is we'll do a piece of aluminum transition piece over top of that cap. That way water goes over that stone, and then we can gap our smart side, the appropriate gap, which is 3/8 above that aluminum, and then start installing it from there. But first, what we're gonna do tomorrow when we get back is we're gonna start building our porch by setting our brackets in the piers, and then getting all of our 6x6 cedar boards cut up and installed. So we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. I don't know.
Wait, reboot.
So we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks a lot and see you later.